Hey guys, this is Jay with the Douchebag Brigade, and this is part 4 of the Forfer. Part 4 of the Forfer. So what that means is this is going to be the 4th video that I should be releasing all in the same day, all within a little bit of time of each other, kind of as a way to make up for my failures as a YouTuber over the last month. And I have been truly pissed about the way that these corrupted files have gone. I did Ogre Battle, I did Romancing Saga, and I did my friggin' loyalty challenge and got effed. I don't know if I don't want to get demonetized for saying the F word. Fuck it. I got fucked. I'm not monetized yet anyway. So I got fucked on that, and it was awful. Everything got corrupted. I was all the way to typically where the 3 towers are that I don't know what it is. I don't even remember his name in real life because I always call him the Pest. The hat guy who got with that cool hat. I have him labeled as the Pest. So I forget his real name, but I'm at his section where I'm undoing the 3 towers. I already beat Dante for the 2nd time, and I did this all without fusing once. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get you guys this data. I'm trying, though. But anyway, in the meantime, to make up for my failures, I'm doing a Forfer. This is the part 4, and this is leading off of my video about Persona 1, or Persona Revelations, or Persona PSP, the Snow Queen quest. So, I jumped into the game the other day, and I'm going at the Snow Queen quest, and in the very beginning of this, you find a fat guy, and that fat guy, he apparently he professed his love to Ayase, and she turned him down, and so apparently he has the ability to summon Persona. He must have had the dream and all that stuff. And for some reason, his Persona pops out of his stomach, reminiscent of either a Mara knockoff in a way, because it kind of doesn't look like it's coming out of his stomach entirely. It kind of looks like a piece of male genitalia. But let's just say it's a homage to Alien, and it is popping out of his stomach, as they believe it's intended to. Now, it pops out of his stomach, and it's his persona. So, the question comes down to, after this, there is dialogue by some of the characters about, personas are formed based on your thoughts and the way you utilize them, and kind of like almost like raise them. It's not very clear on the way that it's stated, but because one of the characters is scared that this is going to happen to them, it's just going to pop out of their stomach one day, or out of their head, or she makes the point of that. I think it's Ayase, and I think, if I can remember the name, that would help. Maybe Ariako, I forget. Yukino, one of them makes the point that it was because of the way it was raised or put together, or formulated, or something like that. Which, to me, makes 0 sense from everything I know about Megaten. And so what I mean by that is the fact that, not Megaten, forgive that, Persona. In all of the Persona games, at least if my memory serves me correct, and I could be completely wrong here, and I hope someone will correct me if I am. I don't believe I am, but it is possible. So, I'm thinking to myself, well, that's strange. I don't recall any of that in any other Persona game. Typically, no matter how your Persona is formulated, it is outside of you and utilized as a Persona. This doesn't include the shadow versions of people and any of that. That's not what I'm including. But typically, a Persona appears above you, does an attack, or beside you, or next to you, and it does its attack, and that's that. I do not recall a Persona ever being, one, not even with typically they're slightly transparent. This thing is out of his stomach as if it is a part of his intestinal tract. This thing has become like a parasitic piece of him. So I have yet to see any persona in any Persona game be utilized like that. I have never seen it become almost like a demon parasite on the body. That has never occurred. I'm trying to think about the three, whatever they're called in Persona 3, the 3 other guys who have to take pills and stuff to, I guess, suppress their persona from killing them. Those all pop out naturally. I don't recall them being appendages that look like something out of Resident Evil. I really can't think of a single persona that is an appendage of another character. And I could be completely blanking here, and maybe it's common, but outside of like, I want to say maybe like a shadow or something like that, or a demon itself, I have never seen a persona, an actual persona, be something that isn't from the outside. And so this completely threw me in disarray, because even their very formulaic, like, oh, it depends on how it's created and formulated, put together in your mind and blah, blah, blah. That wasn't a good enough explanation for me, because I've never seen this before. So you're telling me only one person had evil and hungry thoughts that could make it pop out of their stomach? I am kind of in disarray off of that, because that was never something that was in any other Persona game. And I'm curious what the community's thoughts of that, especially Persona fans. If you've played Persona 1 and you've seen the Snow Queen quest and you know what I'm talking about and which character, Toro is the character's name, that has this pop out of his stomach, if you guys have seen this, give me your thoughts on this, because I am completely thrown off by this. I have no explanation for why a persona would essentially just be a demon parasite appendage. I have no answer for that, and I've been thinking about it. Now, I thought of I tried to think of different situations where we've heard of this stuff. And in the shadows in Persona 4, like the shadow selves, I mean, Teddy's kind of like a demon mixture. I mean, there's different times where we've seen these half demon, half person personas, but they're not ever based on an everyday character. They're based on some sort of evil version of the character that's not real to begin with, like a shadow. I can't remember, and this kid isn't evil. Maybe he's had some negative thoughts as of late, but he's certainly not evil. He's just kind of like a bullied fat kid, who wants to, I guess, share his love and not be turned down. I mean, kind of stupid reasons. Makes him kind of, in a twisted way, I guess, kind of evil, but not really. So I was just thrown off by the situation. And after the fight, he's dead. I don't recall seeing him laying there without the persona out of his stomach anymore. And forgive me, maybe I haven't played far enough yet, but as far as I'm aware, that character has been killed. He is dead. And if that's the case, then I probably not anytime soon get an answer to this question. But it is kind of alarming that, well, one, they kind of killed this character without any kind of like consequence, but also the fact that we're not left with any real reason behind its transformation. And so, with that being said, that is essentially where I am in this whole thing. I'm confused. I feel like I've kind of been lied to this whole time with the way personas are formulaically shown and formatted. So it feels weird. Now, if any of you have played this and maybe you have a better answer for me, please comment, let me know. I would love to hear your opinion on this, because for the life of me, I can't figure out how this works. And I could be missing a very simple thing. Could be just forgetful. So if any of you guys know, please let me know below, and I'll be happy to look at that. And on my next video, be like, oh, I'm an idiot, and shout you out and say, thanks to blah, 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 this is how the persona formation works. And I'm happy to admit it. But anyway, this is Jay with the Douchebag Brigade. Take some time to sit and think about this, because it is kind of confusing. Alright, I'll be there for the next one. But for now, I'm out.